reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he was tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. They start this playoff game with a pass. First play taken, a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. On fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They're going to run it here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. Past the 50. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Finds room at the 30. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And there's the handoff. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The offsides penalty is a gift. Now the offense sets up with a 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Houston has moved into the red zone. off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Start this drive. To throw, it's Brown. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pop over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bears are on the move here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. We're all tied up now. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll give it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is brought down. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Dropping back, it's Brown. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets made on the out route. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Gonna run it. It's Williams. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bears looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it's good right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here. It's Brown. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Bears will line up to put it away. They kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass clock. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's Brown. Receiver hooks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Bears have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Signs with the throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Finds his target. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick. This one is from 48 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The punt team making their way on the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now get this third quarter underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here on first down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if we can get it there. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Bears bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? He'll pitch it. 1st down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Powering through the defender. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Houston. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Brown. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. And there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Bears will have to kick it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. offense with 3 tight ends now in the first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the running back takes the handoff. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they pick up the first side of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. He'll score. Touchdown, Houston. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Dropping back, it's Brown. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense heads back onto the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To the marker. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Houston! This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trots back out on the field again. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grant behind the line. It's Williams. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Bears will have to kick this away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Good enough for first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Handoff on a single back formation. Refusing to be brought down before gain first down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The shotgun running play call. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal to try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense on the field to take over. To throw, it's Brown. It's an out route, the catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Pressure is coming. Over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Crucial third down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to pass. It's Brown. And the ball is hauled in. Touchdown, Missouri State. A great catch and run for 6.
this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Keeping it on the ground here.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.